Hi, my name is Maddie Brown. So what first led me to enlist into the military is me and my parents were going on college tours, and kind of once that stopped, we sat down as a family just to kind of talk about what my next steps were going to be, and we came to like a family decision that maybe going to college isn't best for me. And so we started thinking of other options, and I love serving. I love just the idea of it. I have such a servant heart. So that was definitely a huge factor when I was enlisting, because that's like you're serving the country. And now that I did, I feel so proud, even though I haven't gone through anything. Just knowing that I signed the paper, I feel so proud of myself. And like saying, like, I did it. I went through those steps. I joined the Navy, and where I see my career in the military going is right now I'm doing 4 years as a crypto tech, and then I'm gonna make it up to an E6 however long that takes and however many points, however many I have to re-enlist. I'm just gonna make it up to an E6, so maybe that may take 20, I may take 24, it just kind of depends. And then while I'm doing that, I may keep as a crypto tech, or I may move kind of more into the criminal base like I want to. And then after that, I want to join the FBI.
Hi, and happy Veterans Day to the students, faculty, and staff of Northwest ISD. My name is Carlmonger. I'm a resident of Trophy Club. I serve on the Trophy Club Town Council, and I am an Army veteran. It's my privilege to speak to you today about Veterans Day. I graduated from high school in Wichita, Kansas, from Wichita Southeast High, and I went on to Wichita State University, the Shockers, where I applied for the Army ROTC program, and I received a scholarship that paid for 3 years of my college. I actually attended airborne school and learned to be a paratrooper while I was still a college student. The day that I graduated from college, I was also commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army Infantry. I went on to Fort Benning, Georgia, where I learned to be an infantry officer. I went to Ranger School, and then I became a platoon leader in the 9th Infantry Division. I commanded a company of infantry soldiers in the 25th Infantry Division, and I served as a staff officer in the 1st Ranger Battalion. And at the end of Desert Storm, I parachuted into Kuwait with the 1st Ranger Battalion. My time in the military showed me that the United States truly is a land of opportunity. Anyone who is deployed around the world with the military has seen the stark contrast. Here we have freedom and prosperity the rest of the world lacks. Each of us must understand that freedom is not free. It requires each of us to learn about our country and to be involved in our communities. To those students who are looking to enlist, do it. I strongly encourage you to. It's a wonderful experience, and I further encourage you to start studying now your profession. Take every step that you can to be fully prepared by the time you take that oath of enlistment. And while you're in the military, make sure that you are also preparing yourself for the rest of your life. Because even if you stay in the military for 20 years and retire, you still have a lot of time left after that to do great things in your life. How do you pay respect to someone who served in the military? Well, go tell them thank you for your freedom. Without people who are willing to put our nation above their comfort and their safety, we would not be the United States of America. I wish each of you the best of luck. Thank you for observing Veterans Day, and help me thank other veterans for our freedom.
Good day. Hi, my name is Patrick Turner, and I've been living in Trophy Club for the last 34 years, and Trophy Club is a great place. I'd like to talk today about how it is to be a veteran in today's world. I grew up in Omaha, probably around the time dinosaurs were born, and I went to a great school called Creighton Prep. and that's where I got my secondary education. And I went on to Creighton University and earned a commission through the United States Army, and ultimately spent a total of 34 years reserve and active service. The majority of that was a reserve because I wanted to have a civilian career too as well. And in that particular time, I probably went to over 20 countries. I spent 24 months in Iraq and Afghanistan, and encountered and still maintain to this day some great relationships going backwards of literally 40 to 50 years. I've got some great friends that I stay in touch with. But Ms. McClure asked me today to talk about probably what are the big things that you could probably take away if you should decide to go into the U.S. Armed Services. And the biggest thing that came to my mind, I told her, was the aspect of learning teamwork and working together. And you'll recall that usually in your academic career, you usually are graded individually, you're given points, and you're given a score all the time. Although we do have that in the military, what's very important, what you do learn, especially if you go when you're in 18 or age 22 or 25, is you learn the importance of working together. And that's one of the greatest skill sets that you'll need in any particular industry if you would desire to go on, for example, to a civilian environment. This is what I learned during that particular time, and I can really testify it. Now, I realize not all your parents are totally keen on you perhaps taking a look at the military, whether you're in the 9th grade, 11th grade, or 12th grade. So certainly you should wait till after 12th grade. But in any event, I learned a tremendous amount during my particular time. And even for those of you who might say, hey, I only want to spend maybe a couple years in, and for those of you who might be a little bit short of cash, they have a great program, and you may have heard of it. It's called the GI Bill, where you get free tuition, free books, cost of all kinds, as well as you get a living stipend too as well that could pay for everything after about 2 years service. So being a veteran has been one of the proudest moments of my life. I've raised a great family here in Trophy Club. I continue to want to stay here. And I'd ask you to just remember all the other veterans the many millions who went before you or served their country. I applaud you for continuing your education. I wish you the very best, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Hello, Byron Nelson High School. My name is Ian Kitzman, and I am a Staff Sergeant in the United States Air Force. I graduated in 2013, and I enlisted in the military in February of 2015. I am currently stationed at Cheyenne, Wyoming, a part of the 90th Ground Combat Training Squadron as a formal training instructor for advanced tactics and weapons. The biggest thing that I took away from my time at Byron Nelson High School that has helped me the most in my military career is my leadership courses and student council with Miss McClure, how she always was there and was helping us and leading us and showing us how to be a great leader. And that has helped me the most, especially as a formal training instructor, on being a great leader for all the students that come through my courses and finding different ways to lead, whether it's me being in the front or being in the back and assisting and aiding and motivating them as much as I can to pass through the courses and get certified so they can do their job and be the best defenders and the best airmen that the United States Air Force has ever had. Go Bobcats.